listen, nobody's going to sit there and say the kid can't have his day in the sun, mom and dad in the stands, major league debut, but take it easy. The sport is littered with these hot shots who come up, get all excited, maybe even have a couple of decent days, but baseball's 162 games. Cream rises to the top, and then all of a sudden, after 20, 30 games, he fizzles, loses his confidence, and we ship him out of town. Be careful. You're out.
I'm a bad boy.
About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And we've got a major league debut on the mound in this one, Chris. And always interesting to see how that goes. But I'm sure there's a mix of excitement and nerves running through him right now.
Absolutely. Playing your first game in the show, it's just a little different for everyone, but no one walks in unfazed by the moment. I don't care what they say to anybody, and that's especially true as a starting pitcher that's expected to go out there and give your team a quality outing. All eyes will be on him out there on the bump. Should be fun to watch and see how it plays out.
The pitch. And fouled off. And the pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 8.
Ian Happ up to hit. The Happ Daddy.
Nobody here, nobody.
Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. And now the 0-1. And that curveball drops in there for a strike.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
The pitch. That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. And he deals. And that one missing low. Random, a big part of the storyline for us today. He's making his debut and hoping to carve out a valuable role in the mound with this ball club. And here it comes. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes...
Horner on the go. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Hold them right here, guys.
Man at second.
Ball.
And that clips the inside corner.
At this point, it doesn't matter if you're a first rounder or an undrafted free agent. All that matters once you reach this level is producing. Can you help your team get better? It's a big question. That said, you don't want to put too much pressure on your debut. I hope he's taking time to enjoy this experience today.
The 3-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And that's ball four.
Ball four.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walked not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
One down. Patrick Wisdom, the next Cub to hit. Big game for him last night. Knocked in 6 runs. And a swing and a miss.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
On the ground, 2 ball. To second for 1. And that's 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
I tell you what, I think we all just jumped across that line.
Welcome back. And here is Kevin Alcantara.
The center fielder, Kevin Alcantara.
Random back to work. And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. And that's too high. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, Boog, these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
The first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. 3 for 6 in the series so far. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
One down, base is empty. And that one is inside. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
There's a strike, and the count is 3-1. Bounce to the left side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Carson Kelly, second-round pick out of high school by the Cardinals in 2012. But remember, he was a pretty big piece to that Paul Goldschmidt trade as he was shipped to Arizona in that deal.
Well, any catcher taken by the Cardinals for a long time had no shot at cracking the lineup with Yadier Molina there for so long.
Clips the corner, and it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first on the run. Out number 3. Cubs are down quietly. They trail it here 3-0.
Name is facts, and yes, never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers.
On to the 3rd inning. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong goes 6'1" in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Random back to work. Liner snagged at first.
Batting up, the shortstop, Nick Allen.
Nick Allen, the next Cub to hit. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And that's in for a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
One down.
That one missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Allen started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. Oh, that hit him. To first, and he beats it. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
So the batting order turns over, and next for the Cubs, Nico Horner. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Ball 1, no strikes. Chris, it's always interesting to me to see a guy like Nico Horner, who wasn't drafted out of high school and then out of Stanford, was a first-round pick. That's some serious growth as a player. The lefty, the 1-0. Hammered, base hit, and now it rolls all the way to the wall. Moniak to third, not in time. He's safe.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And now Ian Happ, a switch hitter batting right.
One down.
And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, especially with today, guys playing so much baseball all year round. You get scouted and you get opportunities to be looked at way more than it was when I was growing up or you were growing up. So for him to not get drafted out of high school and then to be playing at this level, pretty impressive.
Get us your ground ball. Turn 2 for you right here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out What can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box?
At the plate, Seiya Suzuki. That one's in there, 0-1. Chris, we talk about that jump for Nico Horner moving from high school to college. The other thing, he was the first player from his draft class to make the majors, the 24th overall pick in 2018, and he made his major league debut a year later. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Good eye right there.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in, wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Albies on to first, third out. Cubs strand a couple, still down 3-0. On to the fourth. Now the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And that one clips the corner. Singy Wisdom's a guy with big-time power. In 2021, he broke the Cubs rookie record for homers in a season as he surpassed Chris Bryant's total of 26. He came up with 28 home runs. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Yeah, and he hit some tape measure shots. Kind of surprising that he's got one of the fastest home run trots in Major League Baseball. Usually that's for guys who hit those paint scrapers, Boog, that barely get over, not the ones that are no doubters off the bat.
Got it by him for the K. And up next for Chicago, Kevin Alcantara. 0 for 1 so far.
And one more thing about that power, it was on display early in his career. Homered in 8 of his first 10 starts in the majors.
In there for strike 1. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
Plays at 1 here.
Line drive, base hit, right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Bobby Dahlbeck, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And takes low for ball 1.
All right, come on now.
And a pitch. Now 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Alcantara, the base runner at first with 1 out.
1 out right here.
Next pitch is downstairs. And a swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. And now the catcher comes up to him. Carson Kelly grounded out his first time.
2 down now.
And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Oh, and 2 now. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Next offering upstairs. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here in Atlanta, stepping in, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
The pitch. Clips the outside corner. Strike 1. And that's through there for a strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Now it's going to be Nick Allen. Reached on an infield single his first time. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in safely into second. He's got a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's Nico Horner. And first offering is fouled off. Horner, a guy who grew up in the Bay Area, was a huge fan of those late 80s, early 90s Oakland A's teams with Ricky Henderson and company. And Nico loved getting a chance to not only go watch Oakland play, but also the San Francisco Giants. That one fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second. On the ground. Throw on to Olsen, and there's 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ian Happ getting ready to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
All right, come on now.
And ball 1. This one in the air right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Just a matter of inches from picking up an RBI base hit and maybe a double in the process. That was barely foul.
Hey, we got 2 down, fellas.
The 1-2. That's a little bit low.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Allen at third with 2 away. To the right side. Albies over to first in time. And that is that. Cubs leave 1. They're down 4-0. Back here at the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Suzuki in his 4th year, 30 years old now, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. The wind of the pitch. And there's the strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And the 0-1. And that one fouled off.
Hey, nobody away.
And the 0-2. Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
On the ground right side. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Wisdom, a former first-round pick of the Cardinals back in 2012 from St. Mary's College, same school that produced both Corbin Burns and Tony Gonsolin. Wisdom stands in now and watches strike 1.
One down now, 1 down.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. So up now for Chicago, Kevin Alcantara.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field. Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And a strike in there. Alcantara measures 6 feet 6 inches, 190 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Hey, we've got 1 right here.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
2 down now.
Dahlbeck in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. Goes down looking. So no runs here and a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Cubs nothing. Ian Anderson on to pitch here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Number 36, Ian Anderson.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final score for our ball game. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 on base.
It's easy sometimes when you just coast along. But like it or not, something always seems to go wrong. Sometimes people build you up just so they can knock you down. Sometimes they will have you there because they need someone around. Perhaps you receive invitations for tea. Or perhaps